Yeah, yeah. I thought I would sit and talk a little bit, sort of exercise my throat. And in the meantime, I shaved my beard off, and look, I don't actually have wattles like I did before. It's all like crazy. Yeah, it's like what do they call it? Cosmetic surgery. No, but I am swollen, so I'm feeling better. But I haven't. It's not the next day. No, it's still today. So today is the 7th. But I only touched on it right at the end of the video, and I didn't watch the video, but I think I can remember some of the things I was ranting off about. You have to forgive me, I just get that way. Now my lungs want to jump. Since I don't have anybody to talk to, on a steady basis, I'm not getting enough, maybe exercise. So I thought I'd just drop in and say, feeling better. I think I look better. My eyes look better. But I'm still sore. But now I'm not sleeping flat. No more flat sleeping. That was murderous. I learned my lesson. Mm. So I noticed I don't look too far ahead in my daily life. I don't. I have to pause it. Hold on. I hate to do that because I'm not an editor. But I was coughing. I did not cough at all yesterday in at the clinic or at the hospital, and here I am coughing today. And I haven't had anything to smoke. I stayed away from the smoke today and yesterday. But I got a combo uh, edibles. These are the gummies, and one is high in the CBD, and the other one is the 10 milligrams. A little nice little hybrid. So you take one of each together, and then you feel good. And that's where I am right now. I'm feeling pretty good. And so there's nothing on YouTube. I can't find anything worth entertaining. Um, so I thought I'd exercise my voice and my lungs while I'm sitting here. And hopefully by Monday, I left a message with the answering service for the doctor. But I had a frustrating time with the phone. It kept crackling, and he kept asking my name, and it crackled. I said, "Well, don't talk, Molly. I'm trying to tell you." And he goes, "I'm not talking." I got kind of bent about it. It's like, come on, this is stupid. My last name is Haskell. He couldn't hear me. He's like, what was it, solar flares? Jeez, Louisa. So, anyways, I left a message, and it probably sounds crazy. They probably record every call, but hopefully he'll. What I was trying to tell him was that there is a CAT scan for him and some information from my ER visit. So I need to get an appointment. That's all I did. So, uh, I had a pretty chill day. Yeah, pretty chill day. I think so. Just recovering, but at least I noticed that I have to relax. It's the biggest thing to this thing, and it's just a small crisis, because I have a strong heart. Sure. So, and my brain, on the other hand, it has the right to just be bouncy, bouncy all over the place if it wants to be, in whatever capacity, emotional or whatever. Although, this whole month is about the year's control, so it's the emotional control that you would have on the day. So I don't often look ahead of myself in days to come. I'm a kind of live by the day sort of guy. I like to live by the day. Yeah. No sense in looking ahead of time. I might, overshoot it or whatever. So I looked at tomorrow. Tomorrow being, and we could talk about the 8-7 some more, but tomorrow is the 8-8 or the 9-8. It'll be 9-8. But since the year is 8, combines with the month to create the 8, that 8 is the influence upon the day. So the combination opens up as an 88. How ironic. Then we've been talking about experiencing it through the Lionsgate to get to this more natural setting of the spirit, the 9, and the power, the time, uh, creating a greater power still because it's a mastery of 8 to 8. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's something to look forward to tomorrow. That's for certain. Can't imagine what's going to happen. That's a Sunday. Is it? I'm lost. Yeah, it is Sunday. So it's Saturday. Today's Saturday. Oh, I'm so glad the day's over. It's about 9:30, 9:30 right now. So, and someone's yelling out there in the street. I can hear them. You can't hear a thing. I can tell that. So I even mention those things. They always distract me. They do. So, ooh, um, you don't have to keep watching the video. I just rambling on at least to get some exercise because I've been in bed most of the day. Jeff went to a housewarming party and he said there was about 50 guests. So it was a packed house. Yeah, I guess in the desert Southwest they do that. So yeah, he spent from about pretty good about 4 hours there at that party. And so I slept and of course I shaved. Not shaved, but trimmed because you can see it's shadowed. I just don't like all that white. It just kind of freaks me out. And I know my mustache is salt and pepper, but what happens with my hair is that it's dark. See, and as it grows, the sun changes it to a blondish color, like it used to be. Uh, I guess my friend Chapa used to say that I was an autumn. That's my color. My color was autumn. That's what he would say. Because of the way the sun would naturally bleach my hair. And yet when it's short, it looks dark. It's pretty weird. So today with the 8 and the 7, creating the man. Yeah, because it's a 15. Um, no, that wouldn't be right. Let's that again. Because yeah, because 8, 8. That's right. Because tomorrow is ultimately a 7. Yeah, with the 8 and 8 is 16. Okay, so that's right. It's okay. I have one of those brains, and yeah, I took my meds. I did. So we shouldn't worry about that. But I like this. I love the number 7. The 7 is the light. It's the illuminating thing. That L, as it is the light bearer. You know, and it's an angle as it is an angel, an angle of light. And, there's within a certain degree that we can see the rainbow. Yeah, but there are other light spectrums that we don't. maybe one day our eyes will change, with all the technology, they'll make your eyes. I saw that. Someone said they have a solution where they put it in that person's eye drops and suddenly their pupils go whoosh, and they get night vision. Natural night vision. That's creepy as hell. Yeah, that is. I have no night vision at all. No, no, no. None at all. So I watched the movie that was on free for YouTube today called Robin Hood, and it's with oh God, now I can't remember his name. The guy from Gladiator. Do you remember the Gladiator? Yeah, I can't remember his name. So, anyways, yeah, it was really cool. And Max von Sydow, he played a part. I think that's who that was. Yeah, he played one of the old land barons. So that was pretty cool. It was very emotional. I liked it. Yeah, and was it Kate Winslet? Is that who it was? I think, who played Lady Mary. So it was pretty dramatic. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of, I don't know. The king is just he's a bad king. I don't know. I wonder about that. People who put themselves in a position of king, not understanding what it means. The king he's the one that makes the greatest sacrifice for his kingdom. It's obvious, but do they? Yeah, that's the question. So today, well, it creates the man. So today is the number 6 day, family nurturing. Yeah, and so updates on videos make everybody say, "Hey, cool, he's alive." I can't bend forward without it all. Boom, boom, boom. Just all starts getting so heavy. I can't get down to the lower world of the cats. But I have to. Picking up plates, the dishes and things that they're eating off of, and I'm like the cat lady. Yeah. So yeah, so suddenly I'm the cat lady, but it's cool. I'm just glad these the ones out here can have food. I don't know why Petra she doesn't feed them anymore. They don't even live there anymore. They live at the garage. $1,000 cats. That's a strange thing. It's a strange thing. I had a talk with our cats about other houses. Because they're not always going to live in this house. I mean, it's obvious. Because if I go, Jeff's going to retire. He's going to get rid of this house. And he'll be on the road doing whatever. His cats. So I had to talk to him about that. Yeah, I feel that way. Nothing else. Telling him, this isn't going to be the house for you the rest of your life. This isn't grandma's house. So, anyways, yeah, so I do enjoy this though because it's internal memory. And right now I'm kind of worried. You always wonder about those little plateaus where you just kind of skate along and whoop, then there's a little drop in the intelligence board of the White House. I don't know. I don't know. Why can't they figure it out up there that the man's incapable? He is totally. He's off his rocker. And and Kamala, it's just the most wickedest person you could ever meet. Suddenly she's like a witch, trying to cast spells and stuff. It's too bizarre. Yeah, too bizarre. But I would like to see us get through the election. Yeah, I have to take a breath. and my stomach's jumping and my lungs are jumping. Let me pause it. Okay. I thought I'd try something different. I'd just try some milk. Maybe I'll stop jumping around. So, in my own numbers, I enjoy the seven with my day and year. In 1963 is a one, and I was born on the 15th. So, that combination brings a seven. Whew, it took my heart away. I went to the fridge, got milk, sat down, jumped around. Now I'm sitting here, now I'm out of breath. Whew. Oh, see, I have to learn to relax. That's the key to this. Yeah. I need to become some kind of like uh, meditative guru kind of person that goes ding ding, and you suddenly just drop. You're just like, relax. Yeah. So that's where I enjoy the sound. Is it's built into my numbers. Of course, then there would be an 11 standing there with that 15 and 1 playing with itself. Now, this could only happen in the fullness of a person's life. The only way you can mix and match your numbers like that is to live a full life beyond 50 years of age. You have to reach 50 because it encompasses that next range that's going to get you to that 100 digit placement. My hands are cold. Of course, I do have a ceiling fan on. I do that, get hot, cold, hot, cold. It's hard to determine what it'll be next. But ultimately, in that capacity, having the seven, which is internal memory, and the 11 means angelic memory. And I do have memories of the angelic host, experiences with the host, which is a multitude in its own right of its experience, of its expressions. Certainly, yeah, both on the light and the dark side of the spectrum of light, they exist. So it ultimately makes a nine, number nine soul. That's what I am. The seven and the 11 as a two, you know, certainly. I guess it could bring forth the 18. I don't play with that though. I don't really consider that. But the 8 is there with the 15 and the month, 11 and 15. Because the 15 is a 6, and then with the 11, that 2 makes an 8. So I guess that's where I get my bullheadedness. You know, I'm not a businessman. I'm not a politician. I, I guess in a sense, we're all kind of programmed into it, the political system, to take a side, to have a belief system, whatever. But I don't think that was what it was all about for me growing up. Not at all. You know, because I grew up in a wild animal rehab center with, it was just me. So this woman captured me. Yeah. And so she became my handler. So communicating and dealing with people was all very different to me entirely. Oh, well, she could have opened a lot of doors for me with state and federal people to get me up there and as apprenticed and then working on the field. And I could have just had a great career if she had just opened that door. But she wasn't about that. She was about possessions. Yeah, she wanted to possess. She didn't want to share. So she kept me from a lot of people and from a lot of things. Yeah, kind of sheltering me and playing with me as a toy, as a pet, just another one of her animals. That's what it was. So it's very strange. When I was younger, I didn't see it that way. But now that I'm older, I realize what kind of person she was. And then plus I visited her as an adult. Yeah. So she always had to be friendly to me. Yeah. Which was safe, really, because she had guns. She was crazy. And all the people who were around her were crazy and probably into criminal activity. I would doubt it. I did see that. Oh well, who cares? Who cares? It's all in the past now. It is. It's all gone. I don't know. I don't think anybody does, uh, except for through our dreams, that we would know of the other side to that realm. But I think that there has to be a greater door to break through because otherwise we would have. We haven't. And that's within the capacity of that 88 that presents itself tomorrow, which is actually a 7 internal memory. So it would be a trigger tomorrow through controlling your emotional control upon power and control, which is time. So time upon time upon time. And then the door that opens is hidden between them, which is your heart. You have to open your heart to it, whatever it's going to be that can reveal itself through such a passage of time. Yeah, in a mastery vibration. It'll reveal a lot of things to a person. So tomorrow would be a good day to meditate. Yeah, with my elbow. I don't know if you heard that. Like a little gunshot. Boom. It's like duck. My arms are so sore. I don't know why. I guess because they had that blood pressure cuff on me, and it kept every 15 minutes it kept going off. And I was there in the ER for over 8 hours. Yeah. And they were really comprehensive. You should see my write-up. It's amazing. Yeah. So my discharge papers. It describes the whole thing because they could see what it's doing. And I don't know. I look forward to seeing the doctor about it and finding out to making it stop so I can be normal again. But see, I don't know about that. I've never known normalcy. And here that normal saline, should be the answer to a more healthy body, especially in the desert for me. Culturally, I'm not supposed to be here. And with all my European blood, I should be somewhere where it's much cooler in a forested area, you know, more natural than this. This is so bleak and hot and extreme. It drives me out. Yeah, I'd probably go back, 5 or 6 months on my videos and you'll see this withered, dimpled chin, dimpled person. Look, you can't even see my dimples anymore. Weird. Yeah, it's weird because of the hydration, the weight. I'm like at 175 now. I gotta stop with this weight gain. It's like, woof. I hear something. I hear the strangest noises out there. I really do. I think the train is doing delivery of something that they're crashing out of their containers, like it's like crashing. So all night I've been hearing crashing. I don't know what that is. Sounds like lumber. It's really weird. Okay, I guess I talked enough. So safe and sound, and just relax. Relax. See, I'm tense now. Just relax, and then the pain will go away. And yeah, I caught myself earlier. Where I was in extreme pain. I was real frustrated in my brain about the pain that was hitting me, and I realized, well, drop your shoulders. Stop hanging. No, stop pushing them up. And I realized I was tense, and I went, oh, oh. So I was hurting myself. Yeah, I was. Okay, that's cool. So I'll probably tune in. I don't know if I need to do a video tomorrow during such an event. An event. Another Lions Gate. Just right there. Boom. How interesting. And so that also means that it's going to happen again and again, a few more times. Yeah, it'll happen on the 17th, and then it'll happen on the, what, the 26th. Yeah, because that'll be 8th. So it'll be the 8 again. Huh, it's a repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat, that sort of thing. That's funny. I wonder what's going on there. There must be a lot of traveling back and forth. Intergalactic travel. Yeah, they wait for the Lionsgate. They have 3 doors to jump through, and they travel through. That'd be cool. Who knows? Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.